My name is Liu Hao, the founder and executive dean for the School of Global Governance. And also, I'm working as a vice dean for the School of Management. There, managing the international collaboration and accreditation. I would like to share some of the background information of Beijing Institute of Technology and our School of Global Governance. So the BIT was founded in 85 years ago. We're going to celebrate our 85 years anniversary. This is a university quite focused on the science, technology, and engineering. Based on the name of a university, you may know that we are focused on technology, but it is not only technology, it is science, technology, and engineering. In half of the century for the history of this university, yes, it's true. We're more engaging the science, technology, engineering part. But 45 years ago, which is the year School of Management was founded, that year reflecting the university realized that only science, technology, and engineering cannot contribute in a better position to serve the society, the national, and a different perspective for development of this country. So the university decided to expand its discipline of education. So we set up the School of Management, we set up the School of Law, we set up the School of Humanities. So currently, this school, the university, is quite a comprehensive university. In the last 8 years, the university is developing so rapidly. The average ranking of Beijing Institute of Technology is about 179. Well, for the major of management, we have even better performance. According to the current ranking system, the ranking of management, especially the management science engineering, the School of Management in the BIT is ranking between 100 and 150, according to the global rankings system. For the School of Global Governance, it's the young school, which was founded in 2021. We are focusing on the global governance on the science and technology, and we are providing education for the young generation of professionals, entrepreneurs, managers, policymakers, diplomats that are working on the management and global governance on the science, technology, engineering. So you may feel clear that it is a combination of our historical heritage in the science, technology, engineering, and our experience in the law and management. So the School of Global Governance is providing education from a cross-discipline perspective. We are providing education on both management and the law. Well, for the competency of the high school student, if you may apply for the study in the BIT, we are focusing on the following 5 perspectives of your capability, not your knowledge, not just your scores. Score is one way to test whether you are leading, whether you have good performance for the examination system, but we are more focusing on the following 5 fundamental capabilities. The first one is that the capability for self-study. The student need to know how that you may study a new subject, one new area, without interference of a teacher, so that the self-learning capability is the top one. Second one is capability for the execution, so that when you got a mission, you got a task, you know how to overcome roles of challenge to deliver on time, to deliver with high quality. This is the second capability. And the third one is your capability of communication. You know how to communicate with roles of people are senior than you, are higher than you in the hierarchy. Well, at the same time, you need to know how to communicate with people in the same level. And if you may work together with the roles of people younger than you in the hierarchy, lower than you, you know how to encourage them, how to enable them. So this is a third capability of communication. Well, this communication skills is not only in one single culture, it is cross-cultural capability in the global scenario. The fourth one is how that is a leadership. So, but the leadership is for the young generation. It's not only that you are ready because you are still young, how to lead the roles of people are younger or lower than you, because you are still young. You are at the early stage of the leadership. So the leadership, our understanding or the interpretation that you know how to manage people younger and may be lower than you in the hierarchy, but at the same time, you know how to manage it up. You know how to manage the professors who may teach you. You know how to manage roles of staff in the university who may provide you opportunities. So make the best use of the resources and managing up. So this is our interpretation of the leadership. The last one I list at the last point, but this one is even more critical for our selecting of the student. That is critical judgment and appreciation, especially in the AI era. A lot of work can be done, like a programming, like a roles of professional work, accounting, the checking, or the legal research. That can be done better than the AI. But the critical judgment, how to make the right judgment or the reasonable judgment in a VUCA world, in a complex situation, is quite important. We found that we have a lot of hardworking people. They are talented, their IQ is high, but their life is not competent with their IQ, their hardworking. Why? Because they don't know how to make a critical judgment at every crossing road. It seems they always made not a reasonable, not a better choice. Well, another is that judgment and appreciation, how that you may appreciate high quality of art. In our understanding, the art and science are always work together. It is not two separated area. The art and science are well integrated and need to be fused. So that is why in our school, we are always encouraging our students to work together with a student coming from a scientific, technological, engineering background so that they know how to communicate with them. While at the same time to get them to use the technology for good, to use the technology with better or with artistic form so that it is not only for technology for good, it is the technology in a better shape, in a format that people feel beautiful. They know the world is not only functional, it is always beautiful. So that is what we're expecting from the young generation if they may choose to study in the BIT, especially in the School of Management and School of Global Governance.